This is Hillside Spot Cafe.
I would describe Hillside as a new American type of cuisine with a lot of regional influences. We're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we do serve breakfast all day. We have simple things like eggs and bacon and toast. We have great omelets. You can build your own omelet. You can build your own breakfast burrito. We have a rotisserie oven that we burn locally produced mesquite and pecan wood, so we grill burgers and chicken. It's a wide range, a lot of salad options, a great kids menu. It's a big menu. We get deliveries of food that we prepare for the customers on a daily basis. We never freeze anything except ice cream. We grind our own meat for our hamburgers. We hand cut our potatoes for our French fries every day. We wanted to be that place where people love to congregate, but also they knew they would have really high quality food. I was born and raised here in Phoenix. I grew up on the west side. I attended ASU. My husband and I moved to Ahwatukee in 2000. We opened in November of 2009. And I think we've been able to stay open and stay successful because there are not a lot of other places like Hillside in this part of town. You know, you have those chain restaurants basically in every community, but a local independent place that's unique, and you don't have that in every community. So I think people who live here like having a feeling of ownership over Hillside. We expect it to be successful. I don't know that we expected to be open for 15 years, and I don't know that we expected our regulars to be so committed to us, but we are so grateful.
So Glo, I understand this is one of your go-to regulars.
Absolutely. I meet friends there for coffee or breakfast or lunch, and what's really nice is that they source locally.
They do.
Yeah.
All over the place.
Yes.
Their breads, their beers, their wines.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Yes.
I was pretty impressed with that. What did you have when you were there last?
Well, I went this morning and I had pancakes.
Okay.
I had it's called the Hit the Spot pancakes. You know,
Okay.
2 huge pancakes with bananas and whipped cream and peanuts.
Is it fresh
and
bananas
caramel.
or is it like a caramelized
No,
banana?
fresh bananas.
Fresh bananas
Yeah,
and
yeah.
whipped cream.
Yeah.
I could stop right there. Just give me
Yeah.
bananas and whipped
now
cream.
that
and
that's
I'm
not
done.
that's my go-to for breakfast. What I had for lunch was the Tunisian salad.
Oh.
It has kale, spinach, it has corn, it has roasted tomatoes, seasonal vegetables. I mean, just
Check every box. It
yes,
has it in.
and now my mouth is watering.
That's awesome. That's an indication that it's good. So what's the dressing on that?
It's a vinaigrette, just a
Okay,
light vinaigrette.
just simple vinaigrette.
Yeah.
So Sammy, what did you have?
So I had the house smoked brisket sandwich,
Oh yeah.
so which was pretty good. A lot of meat on there, which was, it was very filling, so it was
My
good.
husband likes that.
Yeah, it's good, and I just think like maybe I should have held the coleslaw because it makes it a little cold, and I'm not so into coleslaw. But hey, I still ate it, but I loved it.
But I will say, I'm a coleslaw aficionado, and that is fresh chopped,
Yeah.
really fresh dressed, homemade, and it's good. What'd you have to drink?
I had the Church Music beer, which is pretty good, and they had other like canned and IPA selections, so it was a really good selection. And when you walk in, there's a whole section of other drinks you could just take a look at and have in your mind. So
Yeah,
it's
oh,
pretty good.
local source. It's really cool. Sarah, what did you have for appetizers?
Well, like Glo, we have the Tunisian salad and a fried goat cheese salad. And the Tunisian salad, like Glo said, came with a bunch of different vegetables. There's green beans, olives, sun-dried tomatoes, peppers, just everything you can imagine.
And they vary it sometimes too, depending on what
What's in
season.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
And then I substituted for a Thai peanut dressing because that's my favorite dressing. And I am a Thai peanut dressing freak. And I could go back and drink that sauce all by itself. I mean, I'm still thinking about it several weeks later. I would buy it by the bottle if they sold it.
Wow. How was that fried goat cheese salad?
Oh, it was excellent as well. I've never had fried goat cheese before. I didn't know what to expect, but it was encased in a very light breading, and the goat cheese itself was still very firm. And then it came with also sautéed mushrooms and a delicious honey balsamic vinaigrette.
Did you have any desserts?
No desserts, but mac and cheese.
Oh, tell me about the mac and cheese.
It was like an old school cafeteria style mac and cheese, very creamy, lots of sauce. It was just very nostalgic for me. It was a fabulous mac and cheese that I would order again and again.
maybe I'll pick up some on the way home.
So, Glo, how would you describe the decor?
homey, kind of country style. I mean, it's like a neighborhood place. I mean, you can see lots of people you know when you're sitting there. It's not a bar, but if you can think Cheers,
Okay.
you know, people just come and go, all the people you know, and because it's so local and it's centrally located, you know, corner of 48th and Warner, it's just great. And we almost always eat on the patio, and the patio is large, and they have a fireplace in there if it's cool, and you're lucky enough. There are 2 places that sit on either side of the fireplace.
Nice.
So yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
So this is your first time there, Sammy. What'd you think?
I liked it. It was a good vibe, and I kind of want to come back. Seems like a really neat place just for either like a quick bite or a nice lunch, for
Yeah,
sure. And there's a
hanging
good,
out.
yeah, there was a good variety of like seating options too. So like inside or the patio or by the bar area.
Sarah?
I think Glo hit the nail on the head with her description. I mean, it was so homey, so relaxed, very lived in. You just felt comfortable walking in the door, and I was greeted right away as like a longtime customer. It was my first time there, and I felt like everyone knew me and really cared that I was there. So
Yeah, service is really friendly. So Glo, what is your pro tip, or what is your takeaway?
when you want to meet a friend and enjoy and really relax, either over breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I would recommend Hillside Spot.
Nice. What's your pro tip?
I'd say ask your waitress or waiter for some options with the beers, because my buddy wanted to try a few, and they were able to kind of bring out like a few, just like some samples for him to try and say, hey, this is what I like. So
That's pretty cool.
That's really great.
What a nice thing.
Yeah.
Sarah, what's your pro tip?
I live in the Northwest Valley, so it's a bit of a trek for me. But if you're ever on the road to Tucson, I know I went to school there. It's right off the freeway, so it's a great place to grab something on your way there or back from Tucson. Also, breakfast all day can't be beat.
If you want to try Hillside Spot Cafe, it's in Ahwatukee at 48th and Warner. An average meal costs about $17, and they do take reservations. I want to thank Glo, Sammy, and Sarah for joining me at the table. And thank you for joining us on Check Please Arizona. If you'd like to share your favorite restaurant, head to our website, azpbs.org/checkplease, and nominate your must-eat-at spot. Who knows, you could be joining me at the table. Be a part of the foodie conversation in Arizona on social media using hashtag CheckPleaseAZ. Join us next time when 3 new guests make their recommendations right here on Check Please Arizona. I'm Chef Mark Tarbell. Have a delicious life.